Hello, Lazar here, and in today's video we are showcasing 3 brand new shaders for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. These shaders will improve your game graphics to make them look super realistic and awesome. Goodness, where does time go? It's been over a month since I uploaded.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I always get those flashbacks when I get these strikes about my channel getting terminated. Now that was a very traumatic event. So once again, I'm making a comeback from the comeback. So hopefully this comeback doesn't result in another comeback. The first shader we are showcasing is Hyra shader. It has recently been updated to support Render Dragon in a brand new version. Look, if I'm being honest, we're cheating a little bit with the title and claiming this to be 2 shaders in one. 2 for the price of 1, you cannot go wrong there. Because this shader supports Render Dragon and non-Render Dragon devices. This shader comes in a low, medium and high option. So if you do have a lower end device, you can try the low or medium to hopefully improve your FPS while using this shader. The gameplay I'm using is from Render Dragon and non-Render Dragon. You can tell the difference when I'm using my iPad, that is the Render Dragon version, but most of my gameplay and cinematics are using the non-Render Dragon version, just for ease for myself to go through each version. This shader is really awesome. I'm using the high version. As you can see, it looks spectacular. It has some really awesome clouds which do give a little bit of a volcanic effect. Moving closer to the water, as you can see, it looks spectacular. It really looks like a Java shader's water effect. It has that unique ripple effect which does look quite realistic, and the lighting and coloring when it sunrises and sunset looks spectacular. It also does have the sun reflection, which is nice. It doesn't have the cloud reflections, however it does have a fake water reflection, so you can try to position yourself into some spots to make it look like you have real block reflections. If I'm being honest though, some sections when you are walking around with the water, it does look a bit dodgy as it just doesn't mirror up and it does look a little bit off. It would be awesome if there was options to turn this feature on and off, just depending on your situation. The creator does have his own ad links, which I think was linkvertised. So if you do have any troubles downloading from the creator's link, make sure you message the creator on his social media, because he'll be able to help you out and send an alternative link to download his shaders. Now moving on to the second, technically third shader, which is Gary's Deferred Rendering. So this is a deferred rendering shader. With this deferred rendering shader, you do require to modify your game files. So I will link my tutorial in the description, what I previously did on Strawberry shader. It's the same concept of saving the files into Minecraft. So unfortunately, iOS does require a jailbreak to use this deferred rendering shader, but it is a really nice deferred rendering shader. It isn't too ultra realistic, so it is more tailored for those medium devices. It doesn't have that ultra realistic volcanic fog effect, which means you won't get that much lag compared to some other deferred rendering shaders what utilize all those high-end features. The overall lighting in this shader is very nice, and it does change that color tone a bit to make it a unique effect for this shader. And one of my favorite features of deferred rendering shaders is those unique, amazing lighting effects. So as you can see, when you place the torches on the metallic blocks, it gives that realistic, ultra super duper realistic effect, which is amazing to see on Bedrock Edition. If you would like to learn how to install the shaders, even the Render Dragon shaders, I will link my tutorials in the description below, so make sure you check those out if you are new to Render Dragon and deferred rendering shaders for Bedrock Edition, because unfortunately iOS does require a jailbroken device and Android requires the modified APK to run those Render Dragon shaders. But that is all for today's video. If you did enjoy, a like is always appreciated, and if you are new, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the best Pocket and Bedrock Edition shaders. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one, and peace.